Take a top London restaurant and 24 diners. 1 rookie maitre d' and 4 anxious amateur chefs.
Myself.
Surely a recipe for disaster. While the diners await the starter, they have time to look over tonight's menu, made up of our wannabe chef's own signature dishes.
It looks good. I think twice baked cheese souffle, I think it's quite hard to cook, so it'll be interesting to see how it comes out.
Indeed. Sarah's starter is twice baked cheese souffle. Salma's fish is baked cod steak with spring onions, garlic and peppers. Johnny's main is partridge stuffed with wild mushrooms on celeriac mash and purple sprouting broccoli. Last is John's Pud's baglioni with whipped cream and biscotti. Sarah's souffle is finally finished and on its way up to the diners.
Gee. Okay, fantastic. Okay.
Has it survived the journey?
It does look as if it's collapsed.
It looks a little bit like a fried egg.
It's a bit heavy but delicious at the same time.
I can't bear the idea that the people up there eating my food going,
The diners will be doing more than Each one has 10 miniature chefs. After each course, they're asked to score the dishes. The more chefs put in the pot, the more the diners liked it. The person with the most chefs at the end of the night wins. Time to find out the souffle's fate.
6. I really feel as though it needed something with it.
Too much cheese in it, but I thought I'd give him a 6.
The contestants will be in the dark about their actual scores until the end of the week, when the overall winner is announced. For now, all they can do is guess.
I would hate to think of what they're going to give it, and I would really be very uncomfortable even estimating it.
Judging by the number of chefs, Sarah's first offering has done okay. Next up is the fish course, and Salma's feeling confident.
I personally feel there's nothing here that could go wrong.
With the fish and courgettes ready to hit the plates, her slightly unusual presentation skills come into play.
Okay, well done, Selma. Okay, wipe down quickly. We need to get over there now. Yeah. 2 minutes, we're on. Okay. Looks like quite a lot going on the plate.
The most important thing for me is that they enjoy the food.
That whole little kind of olive at the top of the cocktail stick was a bit something, a bit burny in.
Fish was a bit bland.
There was the cold tomatoes. You see the cold tomatoes on the side as well.
It's not looking good upstairs, and downstairs things are going from bad to worse. Johnny's struggling with the kitchen's potato ricer.
Nothing comes out of this one. I've been on here half an hour and there's about a half a potato come out.
He can't take the heat and walks out of the kitchen. Within minutes, head chef Andy is on the case.
You all right, lad?
Yeah.
What's up?
Nah, I'm just a bit nervous.
I get nervous before services, nothing to be ashamed of. You got your head together?
No, I need fresh air.
Okay, go and get 2 minutes fresh air, then you're in.
Johnny has less than 30 minutes to serve up his main. For now, the diners can at least be distracted with scoring the fish dish.
I think 1 is edible, and 3 is after.
How does Salma think her fish compares to Sarah's starter?
Maybe I might just come a little above Sarah. I really want to win.
Upstairs, the competition's hotting up. And downstairs...
Let's do it.
Johnny's back.
You'd be great, Johnny.
I've seen this before, but with newcomers into the kitchen who get over anxious and nervous, and that's just a question of the chef putting their arm around them and bringing them on. Okay,
First thing to do is finish off the mash.
Yeah.
Are you happy with it?
It's a lumpy mash.
Do you want to go with it, or you want to leave it off?
Leave it off. No, I'd like to go with it.
You want to go with it?
Yeah.
Andy decides to break protocol and help Johnny.
Wash your fingers.
The other chefs aren't impressed. Oblivious, Johnny concentrates on cooking his bird.
I've got to really move it now. My customers are upstairs waiting for their main course, okay?
Guys, we need this up there pretty soon, okay?
Okay, is everyone getting... This is your dish, remember, John?
Andy finally leaves Johnny to it.
Come on, push, 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 push. You're too slow. You've got hot food in the past, it's going cold.
Now watch the lift.
That's lovely. Really good.
Looks like Johnny's perseverance paid off.
I've got a bit of competition.
Okay, not the best, but not a bad recovery.
Some of the other rookies are not best pleased.
Johnny was up shit creek, to be honest, actually, and but Andy helped him. And I think if Andy hadn't helped him, I think we'd still be waiting downstairs.
What are you putting in?
But the diners don't care.
My score was 9, and the reason I didn't give it 10, the food was not hot.
It's looking good for the partridge. 3 down, 1 very unprepared cabbie to go.
How the can I reach? There, look. That's organisation for you, isn't it? I'm going to throw a tantrum in a minute, you know that, don't you?
How are we doing there? Any idea how long? We've got customers sitting there with absolutely nothing. I'll keep their glasses filled, but we're running late. I don't know what has been going on. They finished the main course.
Juliet, tomorrow you'll be in the kitchen, so be nice. Anyway, John, remember what you said at home.
There's only one trick in cooking, and as far as I'm concerned, is prepare.
You have got 6 minutes. You've had all afternoon to prepare for this, John.
How are we doing? I need some feedback.
Oh, leave me alone.
He's not very happy.
It's so runny, isn't it?
You're standing there watching the girls do it.
Yeah, I know, chef.
And you're happy with that?
No, I'm not happy with it.
Okay, we'll get stuck in, son.
Good night, good night, good night.
Enter 1 rushed dessert.
Too runny, too sweet.
And head chef Andy thinks he knows why.
John, do you know where you went wrong? You put your alcohol in at the beginning with the eggs. You should have put the alcohol in at the end. Get your head together, and tomorrow you'll have a better day.
Well done, John. Well done.
It was a nightmare. Sorry about that. You going to bleep that one out? Yeah, good.
It's not looking good.
Probably haven't got a score at all. It didn't come out right, it was lumpy. Look, they're throwing the glasses on the floor now. Can you hear it up there?
At least the diners are in high spirits, and they must now give their final score of the night. How will they judge maitre d' Juliet?
Hey, you're very kind.
She's very in control. She's a little bit feisty, so she'll not take any rubbish.
I think I've done quite well. I've been smiling, I've been bending over, I've been doing everything possible.
It seems to have had the desired effect.
She was pretty good. She took care of the table, took care of our needs, and that's always good.
I gave her 9. She's just really sweet and really lovely.
So time for tonight's overall scores. Predictably in 5th place is John Zabaglione with an average 3.1 chefs out of 10. Salma's cod swims into 4th place. Lying 3rd is Sarah's souffle. In 2nd place is Johnny's partridge. And the winner is... Streaking ahead of the kitchen with a whopping 7.9 chefs.
I was surprised to see that the maitre d' won this evening, because I thought the food would be sort of seen by people as the priority.
I'm delighted that Juliet won. She looked fantastic. It was probably a good reflection of the kitchen as well tonight. Everyone kind of finding their feet.
Well done. Absolutely thrilled. I'm going home with a bottle of champagne and put my feet up.
Coming up in tomorrow's show...
I am officially a and a hat.
Bad attitude in the kitchen is like a bad egg.
The kitchen falls apart.
Could you take me back to the kitchen? I've had better chicken on a Saturday night kebab.